Wobiz Fam Circle. Tonight we are talking about none other than the Pinky Cole and how she did not fold, but she flipped her circumstance into profit. The Wobiz Fam Circle. You don't want to miss this. It's going to be an epic and a very good conversation tonight. You don't want to miss it. Join us live right now. And tag a friend who would enjoy this conversation. Tag a friend who's an entrepreneur. Maybe she's an inspiring entrepreneur. Maybe it's somebody you know. But tag a friend to watch this live tonight. It's going to be really, really good. If you're watching a replay of it, it's live every Monday. Let's tap into live conversation.
Bold women rising, changing the plan.
Up on the other side.
We are live.
We're live. Yay.
All right.
All right. What are we talking about tonight? What's the title?
I am so excited. Tonight is
Girl.
She Didn't Fold, She Flipped It. How
Flipped
Pinky Cole turned pressure into profits.
Profits.
On.
Yes. But wait a minute. Let's slow down for 1 second. Just 1 second. Because what we're about to talk about tonight, most people, they don't recognize what's really happening here. She's girl,
good.
listen, when pressure hits, a lot of times most people, they'll shrink. They want to go up underneath the table. They want to stop talking. All of a sudden you can't find them.
Yeah.
Go, right?
And then they go quiet and they probably pull back and try to fix everything behind the scenes and privately, right? So nobody knows.
But what we're watching right now, listen, we're watching Pinky Cole. We're watching her. And what?
Pinky is not minimizing for nobody.
Nobody.
Okay?
She ain't shrinking.
Nah.
Right?
What
She's
she
getting
do,
louder, y'all. She's getting louder.
Ooh.
She's getting more vocal.
And if you don't understand the move she's doing right now, then you're missing the entire lesson.
Yes.
So drop right now in the comments, flip it. If you've ever had to turn a situation around in your life, drop
that's exactly
flip it in the
right. Flip
comments.
it. That's what we're gonna say tonight.
Flip
We're gonna
it
call
for
this
me.
flip it. So if you're already getting some value, just understanding that that's the attitude and the mindset that needs to be in play when things start going backwards and you start seeing stuff not operate the way it needs to do. Go ahead and like this video. If you're on YouTube, you can like it too, because we want to make sure that we get this out there. So Shanita, what's happening?
And don't forget to share with another entrepreneur right now, a woman entrepreneur, because this kind of conversation needs to be had more often. And so tag a friend, and bring her in the room.
Yeah, it's real simple. It's free, it's simple, and it's the thing that you can do that helps us spread the word. So here's what most people are doing right now. They're watching her situation. If you're not paying attention, listen, she's everywhere. She was on the Breakfast Club. She was on what's the name? What's the other?
Earn Your Leisure.
Yeah, Earn Your Leisure. I keep saying Elevate to Activate. She was on.
Don't say
that's listen, Freudian. But it is,
man.
She might be, you just keep watching. But they're watching her situation. That's the real deal. And we're talking about Pinky Cole. If you just joined us, we're talking about Pinky Cole and all that she's going through. She did a really good talk on the Breakfast Club, explaining and breaking down the difference between you getting in business in your business name and then you being the guarantor on everything, just signing off on stuff. And then what happened, when it came to some of her investment property and people calling notes, she cleared the table and got things straight in her financial life. But then she was a guarantor. And I'm just surprised none of these attorneys, they did not advise, apparently not, because they came after her stuff. And the next thing you know, she was, back in the courtroom.
They knew. And see, people are watching, but they're not studying her decisions, y'all.
Right.
It's the details.
And sometimes you got to be your best advocate, because she was, in fact, I mean, this is an educated woman. She got out there, figured it out. And, all these other people, they're just focused on what happened, not necessarily, who she is and what she's becoming. But keep an eye on it.
For sure. And they're not focused on how she's moving. How she's moving, y'all. Are y'all watching her?
you got to pay attention because she is something else.
Attention.
So but because while most people would step back from all of
Mm.
this, what is she doing? What is she doing?
My girl stepped out. Do you hear me?
I mean, really stepped out. I mean, she's got a reality show right now, a
Come
bunch of
on.
partnerships. She's on Earn Your Leisure. She's visible for the whole world to see. I don't know
Everywhere.
that part,
That
it's
part.
strategic. It's very strategic.
Now, like, let that sit for a second because she's not being emotional, how people may assume as a woman and a mom. She
Mhm.
is being strategic.
Straight
Pinky
up.
is brilliant. Do y'all hear? She is brilliant.
1000% of brilliance. So most people wait for things to be fixed before they show back up. Most people are not going to just jump back out there. But
Mhm.
listen,
She is
she
not
did.
waiting.
She she did. She didn't wait, right? What did she
Nah.
do? She moved while she was uncomfortable.
Mm.
That's all I can say. She moved while
Right.
she's uncomfortable. So that's a lesson. It's a lesson for all of us who are in business when things don't go the way we expect. You don't have to. You don't wait for clarity. You create
Nope.
the momentum and you go. Go.
Yes,
Go.
go. Yes, 1000%.
So anyway, when things get hard, do you pull back or are you somebody who's going to show up even stronger? I mean,
Mm.
which way are you going with it?
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second. Why do most people choose to pull back?
Well, I just think it feels safer when you pull back and
Mhm.
you can hide a little bit and you can
Right.
stay out the limelight. It just feels safer. It's more comfortable, and a lot of people will want to feel that comfort, right?
Yeah. And it may feel like a sense of control too, but you're not really in control when
Not
you
really.
hiding.
Not really. Not really.
Right. It doesn't
Actually,
make sense.
it's more hiding, right? And
Mhm.
especially for women, we think, let me fix this first, or
Right.
let me figure it out, or let's wait until things settle down. We figure out,
Right.
is that in don't you hear that a lot?
Oh,
I
one,
hear
oh,
that so much.
1000%.
I mean,
Meanwhile, life is moving, opportunities
mm,
are moving beyond
yes,
and past you.
yes.
So pause for a moment and let's think about it because I'm thinking about how I had my book launch this weekend
That
and
was
how
it was so nice.
everything went wrong on the back end and nobody could see. You knew, but everything went wrong. And I
Yeah,
could have pulled back, but I chose to move forward. And
yes,
I kept moving and now I have momentum for the next event. And the next event, I'm ready.
that's right.
What
That's
about you,
right.
Teresa?
Well, I mean, I've had situations where we've had events, big events, two, three,
Mm,
400 people coming to the event, and then somebody gets a bug up their butt, and somebody gets an attitude,
mm,
and it contaminates the whole thing. Like it could really ruin the whole thing. Literally,
yeah.
on one of our calls, the attitudes started flying, and people started whatever. Okay, so but guess what? You got
Mm,
you got to keep pushing forward. I was like, if I got to do it by myself, it's going down. So,
yes,
but
yes.
luckily, other people gathered. Those who weren't in that, they gathered. They got up. They made it happen, and it turned out to be the best thing
Come
ever.
on.
So you don't know what's on the other side when things don't go exactly as planned, or when things, it's mainly people because that's the business we're in, dealing with
Mhm.
people. Nobody
Yeah.
pays attention to you though when you're hiding. They just look at you and feel like you just didn't make it. You just one of them that didn't make it.
Right. And then it's important to note that visibility is not seeking attention. You're not doing it
Right.
for attention. It
No,
is a strategy, a business strategy.
a straight up strategy. It is
Come
a
on.
sincere strategy. And we're just going to break it down simply. You want to
Yes.
break it down simply?
Yes. So listen,
Okay.
pressure creates attention. Follow
Okay.
along visually, right?
Yeah. So,
Pressure creates attention.
right. And then I'm going to go with the next part with attention creates opportunity. So when people are paying attention to you, you now have a new opportunity that now
Yes.
exists. And
And then the opportunity creates the partnerships.
ooh-wee. And
Mm,
then the partnership, that's where you get the revenue, is
come
when you have the
on.
partnerships. So you gotta get back out there. There's no time to fold, right?
Yeah, and think about Pinky, the Earn Your Leisure, the Breakfast Club. She is creating revenue through partnerships, and that is not luck by
Real
any chance.
Housewives of Atlanta.
Real Housewives of Atlanta. Oh my God. Ugh.
It's
Man,
not luck.
Teresa.
Not luck, right?
Nah.
It's leverage. It's leverage,
Yeah.
100%.
So let's
So,
let's just pause for a second.
okay,
It's a lot of
okay,
information, but if it's making you
okay.
think, yeah, think differently, or if you can relate, type Wobiz fam in the chat.
Hmm.
Wobiz fam in the chat if it's making you think differently
Yeah,
about how you moving.
right.
And
And
let's
it,
get a
it
pulse on
should,
the
if it's
yeah.
not, it should.
Yes, Wobiz fam in the chat right now. Wobiz fam.
Listen, because this is more than just some content for y'all. This is
Mhm.
community of women learning how to move differently, right?
Yeah.
This
And
is
if
what
you
we
are
got to do. And we're not going to fake it and act like it's always fabulous. It's not.
nah,
It's work, it's energy, it's effort, it's
time.
everything. And then we still got to do the rest of the stuff, right?
Yeah. And if you're not already subscribed to our channel, this is exactly what we talk about every week. So join us on YouTube, Little Biz Fam, and we'd love to have you. But with that, you ready to go to the next level, Teresa?
I am. I'm going to go just a little bit deeper in this. So, we're talking about this not being strategy, right? It's not strategy. What is it? So we both have a position with it. So, you
Yeah.
share your position.
For me, it's 1000% identity in how you
Yes.
see yourself and you move
Yes.
accordingly.
Yes.
And
And
for you,
it is to move like this. You have to
mm,
see yourself differently. It is about becoming that person. And because you've got that book launch, you're talking about trusting yourself. That would
yeah,
be a good time for people to pick up that book and do that workbook,
yes,
building that trust within yourself no matter what. If y'all don't know this book launch, I'm gonna let her share. She got to share her position on this book
yeah.
launch. Pull that book down off that shelf
I'm
because
definitely
they
going
need
to.
to see it. This is when we trust, we build trust within
Yes.
ourselves, and
So the book
Tanika is an
launch,
expert.
yeah.
It's called the Master Key Challenge. She's an expert in that. So don't let her fool you. This is what the deal is. You can get that book. How do I get the book?
Amazon. The Master Key Challenge is on Amazon.
And it's a workbook. So it's going to help you in the
This is a
whole
book.
time.
This is a book.
Yes,
The
a
work,
whole
yeah.
book.
The
Well,
work.
the book and the workbook, they can get them both, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
This is
they
the
can get a book.
workbook. Yeah.
Okay, the workbook, Becoming
Unshakably
Unshakably
her.
Her. And that is who Pinky, I mean,
Come on.
listen,
Positioning. It's the timing for me.
yes, it is. It's perfect timing and it is the perfect message. So,
Yes.
anyway,
Wow.
Tanika, so where you at with this? Where we at?
So you
Going deeper
have
here.
to believe that you can show up even when things are not being perfect or if they're not being how you want them to be.
Mhm.
You must believe that you can show up. And that's what she is doing.
Right. And that's what we got to do. That's what
Come
we got to
on.
do if you're going to move forward. Otherwise, you get shut out. So you don't
For
become
real.
powerful when things are perfect. Guess what? You become more powerful when you move anyway, when they're not perfect. So that part
Oh,
right there that's the lesson. That's the lesson. It's like you keep going even when things are not perfect. You keep moving. You keep striving. You keep pushing yourself to the next level because you got to
yes.
get through it. That is the thing. That is the hard. That is the place where we have to move. So,
Yeah. You will be so surprised when people are stuck right now because they won't move. So
right.
let's go to this level because we as women are taught to
Yeah,
be humble and to
right.
be quiet and don't do too much.
No.
But what's wrong
Girl,
with that?
yeah,
What's wrong with that?
but well, here's the thing. Business rewards the opposite of that. You do have to speak your voice. You do have to
Hmm.
share your knowledge. You do have to say if things are not going right, you've got to step back, correct, and make it happen. But
Yeah.
it's not going to reward a quiet voice. You need to be
Yeah,
very clear and you need to be very vocal.
for sure. And what business rewards the opposite is visibility, boldness, and in your own right, and positioning. That's what business rewards.
Yes. So now what? You're conflicted.
Mhm.
So, and
And guess
then
what?
what?
That conflict costs you opportunities.
You cannot
So
be.
have you ever dimmed yourself in business? I have. So drop dim in the comments if you have. because we all it's a journey, right?
Yeah, and it's been a while for me to keep it, very honest. It's been a while for me since I've dimmed. I think,
Yeah.
sometimes you'll get on a stage and something will happen and you like,
Yeah.
and you might dim there, but quickly that light needs to come right back on and you need to get with it.
A
So,
fact.
let's bring it back. Let me bring it back to you. When you are going, whatever you're going through right now, listen, I want you to do what? What do we want them to do?
And if you've been trying to hide,
Yeah, no. Don't be trying to hide.
don't do that.
Instead of leverage, no,
Yeah.
we're not doing that. So what we want to do is we want you to drop this in the chat. Drop drop it in the chat if you have any sort of feeling about what's going on in your life and what you need to do. Is it that you need to dim or do you need to light up? Drop that in the chat.
Ooh, love that. So listen, do not waste your experience or your circumstance, your situation. Do not waste it. It's your moment to do what?
Don't shrink. It is your
Yeah.
moment. This is your moment. If here's the thing, it's the only moment you got.
Right. Yes.
So you
The
might as well
only.
make it happen. You might as
Right.
well make it up. Show up powerfully. Show up powerfully. Make sure you let people know what it is you're here for and how you can serve them, even if it didn't go right the first time, the second time, or the third time.
Mm.
You keep showing up. You keep refining
And that's why Russell Brunson said do a webinar every day for a year, for a
every
week.
day. Well,
That's
52.
52 weeks.
Yes, every week for a year. Every week for a
I
year.
mean, and that's why you don't wait until something is perfect, because perfect is non-existent in this human experience.
It is not.
So
As a
what do you
matter of fact,
do?
well, what we do is we are the ones who are going to show up, who are going to learn, and
Mm,
we're going to learn how to flip that from an off to an on and
come on.
back in the game. That's what we're going to do.
Okay.
If this conversation spoke to you tonight, if something clicked for you tonight
Yeah.
in this conversation that we're having, we're both on Facebook. I'm looking in both directions because of
Yes.
that. Then what we want you to do is we want you to what?
Don't just watch from the sidelines, okay?
Right? No.
Go deeper with us.
Yes.
Stay connected with us and do what?
Join us in the Wobiz Pam circle.
Let's
Go
go.
ahead, where we continue these conversations and we continue them over and over again until we just we're mastering it, right? This is the
Yes.
key. Women in
Yeah.
business, real strategies and real growth. We're mastering these subjects. And we're also building a life that actually works, that we love. This is
Yeah.
defined by us, right?
I love that part, a life that we love. Like that's
Yes.
really important. And make
Yes.
sure that you subscribe and like this video and
Yep.
share with the woman who needs to hear this. This is
Because
so good.
yeah, too many women are trying to figure this thing out alone,
And that
right?
is not how we grow, y'all. That's not how we grow.
No,
We
because
grow in
what are we
community.
doing?
We grow in community, and at Wobiz Fam, we believe
And
in
the
the
success
success that
that honors
honors
the
the whole
whole
woman.
woman.
Let's go.
Yes. All right, that's it for us tonight. We're wrapping it up. Check out our
Yes, yes.
song. We love this
Thank
song,
you for
y'all. We
watching.
playing the song. All right, we'll see you next week out there on Facebook land. If you decide
Welcome
that
to
you want to see the whole
Wobiz Fam.
event, you can jump on
Where
Facebook
women
and watch the whole thing.
entrepreneurs
I'll see you next week, and I hope
rise.
you enjoyed this
Where women in
session.
business
It's
build
Karen
legacy.
with Shanitha on the other side.
Success
Gotta
that
go.
honors the whole woman. She's building a life with purpose and vision. Leading boldly with strength and precision. Balancing life, every role she owns. Creating futures for the seed she sown. Not just success, not just success, but a life aligned, business and family, power combined. This is Wobiz Fam. Women in business, women entrepreneurs, balancing family while building more, creating legacy for everyone, success that honors the whole woman. Every challenge, every door we break, every future